Hello internet, hello and welcome to this video. Dota 2 got officially released last night. The beta is finally over. Now let's just start with the big question. Will Dota 2 be free to play? Yes indeed it will. Of course it will. They have announced this a long time ago, but in case you didn't know. You will also not get affected by this whatsoever if you already had an account. Nothing will change for you, will not lose your items, nothing will get reset, everything will stay the way it was. You don't have to worry. Since the game is free to play, this would mean that everybody can just join us and play with us now, right? Well, technically, but not really. Valve is taking a slow approach with the release of Dota 2. Seeing as Dota 2 is already the most played game on Steam and, according to Valve, the most played game they ever released, they don't want to turn the release of Dota 2 into an inconvenience of current players. For example, just too many people join and the servers can't handle it. And well, nobody can play the game until they fix the servers. That's something they want to avoid. Which is why they are using a queue program, I guess is what you could call it. Basically you have to sign up for Dota 2. Then you will get put into a queue. And Valve will let a wave of these players into the game once they think that it is safe to do so. And the reason for all that is pretty simple. Valve just doesn't know what to expect. And I think that's very much reasonable. If we consider that League of Legends can have up to 3 million concurrent players or something ridiculous like that, it's not crazy to assume that the Dota 2 might get up there too. Now I personally believe that you don't have to worry about not getting into the game anytime soon, because Valve actually set up some new servers. And if I say some new servers, I actually mean 450,000 people worth of servers. So you really don't have to worry. Currently we've got up to 350,000 concurrent players. So this would mean that 800,000 concurrent players is possible with our current server setup. So yeah, I don't think you have to worry about not getting into the game. Just apply and I'm pretty sure you will get in really soon. Now since Dota 2 got released, this would mean that all of your beta keys and early access passes and all of that stuff is utterly worthless, as well you can now get the game anyways for free. So yeah, just in case you were curious what happened to your beta keys, they turned into nothingness. And to all of you Mac and Linux users out there, I am sorry to have to tell you that Valve just told us that the Mac and Linux builds are currently in testing and will be available soon. Now this may sound nice, but I want you to keep in mind Valve time. Soon in this scenario could mean tomorrow or in approximately 3 years at the earliest. So yeah, sorry guys, I don't really know what to tell you. It kind of sucks. Get a PC. Get a PC emulator. Is there such a thing? I'm sorry dudes, but soon it just doesn't sound nice, does it? Especially coming from Valve. Now let me put a few finishing touches on this video. First of all, I want you to keep in mind, even though Dota is no longer in beta, it's not content complete. Content will always get added into this game, which is why technically it will always be in a beta phase. I'm sorry, that's just the truth behind it. However, now that it is released, everybody can play, and that's what ending the beta essentially means. New heroes will get added into the game, balance will get adjusted, and new content in general will also arrive. So yeah, talking about heroes, I want you to keep this in mind. Dota 2 is 100% free to play, which means that all of the heroes in the game, all of the game modes in the game are free. You can do everything in Dota by just downloading it, installing it and starting it. There are no restrictions put upon you. The way Valve makes money with Dota is purely cosmetics. So you don't have to worry about buying power or any of the sort. Dota is a challenging game, and having played all of the MOBAs, well, all of the big ones at least, I can safely tell you that it is the most challenging out of all of them. Now I'm not somebody that just touched Hon and LoL once and I was like, oh, Dota is the best. No, I played like 6,000 games of Hon. I played at least 100 games of LoL. which I guess is not a crazy amount, but hey, I just didn't like the game very much. But still, I personally believe Dota to be the most challenging out of all of them. This of course means that starting with Dota is gonna be a problem if you don't know anything about the game. So let me give you a little help. If you're switching from Horn to Dota, I've got 2 guides on my channel called the Ultimate Guide for switching from Horn to Dota 2. This guide will cover all of the heroes and items in the game, similarities between them, and everything you need to know. So I guess some self-advertisement is appropriate at this place. However, if you're switching from LoL to Dota, I am sure you can find a guide on the internet. I am sorry, I would love to give you a link, but I just don't know enough about LoL, and I don't want to be ignorant enough to believe that I can tell you which guides are good and which ones are not. However, let me link you to purchase Welcome to Dota 2 You Suck guide. This one is commonly accepted as being one of the best guides for beginners. Another tip I can give you is to go check out reddit.com/r/learndota2. This subreddit is full with people that will teach you the game. Another advice I can give you is play the tutorial. It may be boring at some points, but hey, it's a tutorial and it's actually not half bad. I played through like half of it, watched the other half. It's really decent actually, and definitely something worthy of your time. This one is gonna be a little bit contrarian, but hey, this is just my opinion. I recommend randoming every single game. Don't play all pick. Don't pick the same hero over and over again. No. If you get all pick, press random. If you don't play all pick, press random. It doesn't matter. You should not just try to be good at one hero. That's not what Dota is about. You need to be able to play every hero in the game, every role, and you need to be able to adjust to your team. Another thing is that one of the main problems while starting one of these games is simply knowing all of the heroes, right? You don't know what the enemy does, you don't know what the allies do, and you're just kind of stuck in a situation where you don't know how to approach this entire game, since there's just so much to learn. If you get a new hero every game, you're gonna be able to get through that phase much quicker than otherwise. So please, just trust me on this. Get a new hero every game. Don't stick to the same ones. It will just make the learning progress much slower. And my last tip is join my guild. Yeah, I know this sounds cocky, but now let me tell you one thing I learned over the years of playing these games. If you're looking to learn a MOBA, the easiest way to do so is get a bunch of friends to play it with. And if you got a bunch of friends, go play with them. That's fine, don't join my guild in that case. But if you're starting on your own, join my guild. And why would you do that? Because Minimes is all about creating a nice environment to play in. All I want to do is create an environment where you don't have to worry about Ragers, Flamers, Grievers, any of the sort, any of these pests that ruin these games. And that's certainly gonna make it a whole lot more enjoyable for you and for everybody else in your party to play and learn the game. And also there are no restrictions in terms of skill or any of the sort in my guild, so you can just join, just ask for it, join the chat channel Minimes and ask for an invite, and I'm gonna throw you in there and you can play with the guild and just try out the game. Nobody's gonna judge you and you will have a nice time. Anyways, I am very excited that Dota 2 is getting released, in case you haven't noticed yet. And I think this is great news for all of us, and I'm excited for what's to come. I expect Abaddon and Legion Commander to arrive sometime soon, which I'm already in love with the Legion Commander. That's just gonna be hilarious. You guys, let me tell you one thing, you're gonna love watching me play Legion Commander. That's gonna be your new favorite hero in terms of watching me play him, if there's such a thing. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video, and see you tomorrow.